Good morning, ladies. It's your old pal Brian. Contrary to popular belief, it isn't always dead calm in the morning in Florida. It's blowing about, I don't know, 12 knots, and the skies are changing a bit. And I'm not going to fly starting off my day like that. So I was going to give you a walking tour of my his house and my terrible journey to the lake every day. In short, I don't own lakefront property. A competent nurse came to this neighborhood 25 years ago and bought the second least expensive house, that one, from a retired couple. I never did get my dream home because I'm not cursed with great beauty or wealth. I went straight to my retirement home, and that's where we'll retire. So let's walk on down to the lake. It's about 200 yards from me. I don't know if you can see the flags in the distance. That's my other neighbor that lives on the lake. I'm friends with all my neighbors who live on the lake. Isn't that awesome? We raised each other's kids, so it works out perfectly. We're all similar in age and we'll retire here. So this is one of my bestest neighbors. In fact, we're getting to the age now where we're not marrying our kids off anymore. They're all married, and tragically we're starting to bury our spouses. And his spouse passed away this year, and she was one of the most lovely people that you'd ever meet on the planet. A wonderful hippie. She passed away from cancer. So he encourages me to drive down this path. And yes, my truck fits in here barely. I got about 5 inches on either side. And rather than trying to carry 15 airplanes with me, I just drive. Although I rigged up a deal on the very deal inside my truck where I carry my airplanes to the flying club vertically. I rigged up a deal on my wagon. I've got a little gorilla cart wagon that I can actually pull down here and carry 3 or 4 airplanes at once. I suspect when I retire, I'm going to be doing that. That way I can carry my dog with me. That'll be interesting, training my dog not to chase the airplanes because she loves to chase an airplane. So here we have it. A 2-minute walk from the house brings me down to the lake. I drive down this little hill. You'll recognize the pond here. This is Lake Maggiore. It appears to be, I actually never thought about it, probably a 20-acre lake. It'd be 30. I can actually figure it out on Google Maps. And you'll start to hear air blowing over the mic. Really, I could fly in this, but it's not fun for me. Here it comes. This is the kind of stuff that blows your airplanes off the back of your pickup truck. And I'm not going to have that. Well, I figure I'd give you guys a brief walking tour of how I get down to the lake to fly my Tundra. We're going to make this germane to our conversation. Usually the ball of light's that way. You can actually see my other neighbor's dock with his boat. And then right in the distance you'll see a house between the 2 cut of trees. There's another lake over there called Lake Maggiore. I've flown over to that lake with FPV gear, and I'll do it again eventually. It's connected by a little wetland. But there you have it. The Muscovy ducks, Peking ducks are out there in the middle of the lake. We're blowing around 12, and that's enough to ground me this morning. It may let up after the sun rises, but I'm not certain. Beautiful Lake Maggiore and my lovely neighbors up here that don't mind me driving down at the beach. We all raised each other's kids, and now we'll bury each other in a weird kind of way. That's beautiful. All right, guys, happy flying. See ya.